Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Khadija. I'm a senior at the University of Illinois, studying interdisciplinary psychology on a pre-medicine track. And today I want to share with you all my tips on how I remained productive in my pre-med experience. So I think I've done a pretty good job when it comes to my pre-med experience here. I've worked as a scribe. I have over like 10,000 hours of clinical experience. I have a pretty good GPA, more or less. I started a YouTube channel. I started a club here, and I even do some stock market investing on the side, you know what I'm saying, with my little coins or whatever. But so yeah, I just wanted to give you all some tips on how I stay productive, how I stay motivated. I have a separate video on how I stay motivated in my pre-med classes, so you can check that out. But let's get right into this video. So the first thing I want to say when I am trying to stay productive is to keep journals. Journals / planners. So I have 3, 4 if you include my iPhone, because I journal in here sometimes. But basically my first journal is to track all of my assignments. And in the beginning of the school year, it is very important that you look at your syllabus and you just write down every assignment that you have due for the semester. This will allow you to make sure that you are never going to miss an assignment, because you can always refer back to that one place where it has all of your assignments for each class. The next journal that I have is for my personal life and my personal events. Journaling, like say if you have a dentist appointment or if you have a club meeting or things like that. I kept a separate journal of all of the things that I had to do throughout the week, so that say if you have a really important like job fair coming up, make sure that you attend that job fair by just writing it down in your journal and being consistent with logging everything that you have to do. Most people don't do this. Most people just like kind of just miss out on like journaling, or like kind of just like skip over journaling. And that can like set you up for failure, because your mind just doesn't have the ability to store so much information, so much detailed information, just by you looking at your syllabus and being like, oh yeah, I have an assignment due next week. Yeah, I'm gonna remember to start that, and I'm gonna remember to start it on time so that I can get a good grade on that assignment. Some assignments take more work than others. So when I'm like thinking about what's a journal, I always make sure that if I want to have the assignment turned in by a certain date, I make sure that I journal it like 3 days, 4 days before it's time to turn it in, because that way it gives me enough time to actually start the assignment, to actually do the assignment, and to actually get the grade that I want. And that's usually an A, of course, because that's what we shoot for as pre-meds, you know what I'm saying? We kind of crazy. But yeah, so in my third journal, I just write down like the personal events that I have in my life, like that make me feel good, my accomplishments, or even my setbacks. So like it's always good to reflect on your high points and your low points, because it not only helps you to document when you feel really good about yourself, but when you document when you're feeling like at your lowest, then it'll encourage you to like make the changes that is necessary for you to get to back where you want to be. Say if I didn't do so well on an exam one day and I journaled about it, and I said next time I'm going to study for 5 to 10 more hours than I did on this exam, so that I can get the score that I want. That'll help you so that you can track your progress over the whole semester. Now, after you're done journaling, it is really important for you to stick to your schedule. Like, actually stick to your schedule. Don't just like, you know, say, oh, I'm gonna wake up every day at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then you end up waking up at like 10 o'clock in the night. I know we all get distracted with other things that pop up and things that are not in our control, but it is so important that you do try to minimize the amount of distractions that you have in your daily life, because as a pre-med student, you have to keep everything in order for you to be prepared as a well-rounded applicant when it comes to your senior year. Now let's talk about productivity when you're studying for your classes. So my best tip is, when you're studying for your classes, stay off of your phone, your fourth journal, as we like to call it. Don't be texting people. Don't be making no phone calls. Don't be checking your social media. Turn your phone off when you're studying. It's only going to help you to be better and more focused when you're studying for your material. Also, I've come to learn that I'm more so a better solo studier. Like, I can't have my, well, it's like I can be a solo studier, but I can also study with my friends as long as they're also being like very determined and very focused, because some people will be on their phone and you're sitting there trying to do your work and you're just looking at them and they just scrolling, and it's just like, what is the purpose of me studying with you if you're going to be distracted? You know what I'm saying? So have that conversation with your friends. If you're going to study with your friends, make sure that you guys are both being focused and that you're both sticking to what you're trying to accomplish, so that not only so that you can do well on the material, but like, hey, it might even cut down your study time. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to be sitting there all day in the library studying when you guys can be hanging out doing something else? So just tell your friends like, hey, if we're going to study together, let's make sure that we're not being distracted so we can get done as soon as possible. Lastly, I want to say that reading books actually helped me to be more productive in undergraduate. I know that sounds crazy. I know some people do not like to read. Trust me, I don't like to read. I hate reading. I don't like it. But there's a few books that help me to be more productive and more structured in my life, and that is Rich Dad, Poor Dad and The Art of Not Giving Up. So these two books basically just taught me like how to look at everyday life kind of differently. It basically taught me that people are focused on the wrong things. People are focused on like social media. People are focused on how they look to the world. And basically, in order for you to get things done in your life, you have to like look inward and you have to like fix the problems that you are not addressing. I'm not done reading both of them, but like I've read a decent amount of both of them. The only reason why I haven't finished yet is because I'm getting distracted with other things. I have a free link that you can download the books on your phone or on your laptop. The link will be down below. Also, I don't want to forget to mention, if you need a study partner or if your friend isn't a reliable study partner, then you can click the card and study with me. I have a video, an hour-long video that you can play and you can study with me and we can get this work done together. So just know that you're never alone, and yeah, I'm rooting for you. So yeah, I think that's all I have for this video for today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like my content. And good luck, y'all, and see y'all in the next video. Bye. Oh, don't forget to love yourself and love your journey. Bye.